I'm in a multi-purpose room and I just got done floating out this wall. And here's an opening here. I put plastic over and I floated up this on that wall too. I floated that wall, which was a concrete block wall. That looks sharp now. I floated out this wall here and did some work around there. Now, if you've been watching some of the things that I've been doing, I did the other half of this project a while ago, and I've got quite a few different videos on my channel that shows you all kinds of stuff. But I just wanted to point out something. Look at this. Is that what I think it is? There's an electrical outlet right there, right up next to the trim on that door opening. We're going to take a quick, closer look at that and see what to do about it. So here's that plug again, and this is just a little short wall here. And they had some file cabinets up against here, and I know they're not going to use that plug anyways. And look at this over here. There's a plug there. There's another plug there. 3 more plugs down on that wall. I mean, there's no reason why they need that one right there. Now, if you really wanted to have a plug on the wall, one could be installed and cut in right there in the middle of that wall. And you know how to do that now, don't you? If you've been watching my channel, which I hope you have been, you could do that. You could take this wire that's up in the ceiling and you could put that in a junction box, and then you could fish another wire from there, drill a hole in the top of this wall, way up there where the ceiling is, and then you could fish that down the wall, couldn't you? And then you could put in a box right there in the middle of that wall. That's what you would do to fix this problem. Now, because I've decided not to install a plug in there for the time being, I'm just going to very quickly show you a few things that I'm going to do to here. I've already explained it to you, but I know you don't like to hear explanations. You like me to show you, don't you? All right. You know what? Later on down the road, if they want another plug installed here, they can tell me that later, and I can always get up in the attic where I'm going to put a junction box and cap off that wire up there, and I can always feed that back down the wall some other time, can't I? The last thing I want to do is leave that right there. Here's another reason why I don't want to leave that there. I mean, it's not going to take me that long to fix this, and when somebody comes in here and they say, "Oh, Joe did a really good job, didn't he? Oh yeah, everything looks fine," and then somebody says, "Oh yeah, how come he left that plug right there in the corner? That looks like crap. Why didn't he take that out of the wall? I mean, when he was doing all of his patchwork, it wouldn't have taken him very long." You know, some people might talk like that later on, and I don't have, I can't defend myself on something like that, can I? I can say, well, they didn't want me to do it. They didn't want to pay me the extra money it was going to take to do that. So that's why I left it. I can't put that little advertisement right here on the wall next time somebody thinks, how come Joe left it like that? But because it's not going to take me very long, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways. That way I can tell the person I'm doing this work for, I can tell them what I did, and if I've decided not to charge them, I could just say, you know, I'm just going to do this for you because that was the right thing to do. They'll think highly of me. And they'll want me. They'll crawl all over themselves to get me to do the next job, won't they? So if you're a contractor out there, a handyman or something like that, think about that next time you do a little project for a client of yours or a customer of yours. Just make sure that if you're going to move something like that, and if you don't plan on charging them, you can go ahead and do it and then tell them later. But if you think you're going to get some money out of this after you do it and say, well, I just figured you'd give me $35 or $75 to fix that because it needed to be done, think twice. Most people are not like that. So be very careful when you make a decision like that. You know, sometimes I like to give people a break and do a few things above and beyond, something that they weren't expecting on a job. Now, it can be whatever it is, but depending on the size job or something, if you're getting a good amount of money and you want to do something nice for a customer, this right here would be something that they would be tickled about. If you took care of that and didn't bill them and did that just as a thank you for doing the work for them, they'll remember you next time.